filling your skin is going to be the answer. She needs to understand skincare. She needs to understand her skin. She needs to understand what it needs and wants. And she needs to do the proper protocols that will actually, her skin will work with her to help her be able to get her skin to go, all right, hey, you're helping us out. You know what? Send up some more skin cells and we'll get a little bit more youthful. Her skin will become more bright as well. She'll even notice maybe other things she never thought was a problem. All of a sudden, her complexion looks so much better. And she's like, oh, you know, that little thing that didn't bother me, it's like almost gone now. And I look really good now. Hey gorgeous gals, welcome back to Contour Image, where I help you build confidence through your image. My name is Sharon Ports. I'm a California licensed esthetician, and today we're gonna go over a Reddit question over skincare. This woman right here is actually debating on what she should do exactly. She's thinking of using it's like a type of derma filler in order to solve her problem. So let's take a look. So she says, been debating Sculptra for cheek lines, a bit anxious about it and would love to hear any advice or thoughts. So I'm going to zoom up here a little bit on what we're talking about. And so right here, we're looking at a lot of collagen and elastin that has been obliterated, basically. I'm getting the impression she didn't give us much information to tell us anything about her skin type. Not that this matters anything about her skin type at this point, but she didn't give us any skin type and she didn't give us any like what she did in the past, because at this point it doesn't really even matter to her. She's just going to go into a procedure and think she's going to kind of fix it, or at least make it less noticeable by going to doing a small procedure. Again, this is a dermal filler, so it's just going to be units of. It's just a filler. I don't know if it has, I haven't really looked at what that one actually has, but it is just going to be a filler. Some people do that to kind of help fill in the lines, but the problem is it's not really the lines here. I mean, that's the results to the collagen and elastin that's been broken down. In this case, you can even see it's quite loose skin because it's got an immense amount of skin damage that has happened, more than usual. I don't know what her age is. I'm gonna guess she's probably in her early 40s, I think. I'm not really sure. You can only see from here down. And, you know, I mean, they'll probably give her derma filler. I wouldn't see what, you know, I mean, hey, it's some money, right? But it's not really gonna fix her issue. First of all, I would say that if she were to come into my office and ask what she could do about it necessarily, I would kind of discuss a little bit about what her life's been. It looks like she's probably spent some good amount of time in the sun, because in order to get that amount of breakdown, you've had to have a lot of damage, and usually that's the sun. So she doesn't even look like she's not a very dark, like she doesn't get dark in the sun. I can see some spots that are from the sun, but to be honest, right now, she really doesn't look like sun damage. As far as discoloration in the skin is really her biggest thing, but I could see that happening as she gets a bit older, that those will start to come out, because I'm sure she has a lot in there. So right now, I would say that I would definitely look into hydrating her skin first to kind of just help soften the lines a bit. Get the skin a little bit happier, get it to, just get the skin to just have a little bit more, it actually gives like a little more bounce a little bit when the skin is very well hydrated. But really what I would do is I would discuss with her probably where she got her damage, and she probably might already have an idea because you hear it everywhere. And she might start using sunscreen now that she knows, but I would definitely mention to her the sunscreen thing. She's welcome to do whatever she wants, goes to someone who can give her fillers, but I mean, what are you filling exactly? I mean, I know it's the lines, but it's not, I don't think it's going to be quite the same in the cheek as it would in other places, but she's got to learn how to kind of get her skin a little bit more back on track to make those lines helpful. I would almost say once her skin's on a good balance with good hydration and everything, I would also say that what might actually be more permanent, because fillers are not permanent, I would almost say that possibly possibly looking into something more like laser treatments or something might help the skin get back on track. Another thing too is I would also look into medium grade peels for her, because the thing about the proper exfoliation, particularly about peels, medium grade and even deep peels, for instance, if she had some downtime, it helps reverse the damage of the skin. It won't do it all the time in 100%. You're not going to look like you're 20 all over again in your lifetime, but you can really pull back a lot of that damage that you've done to where you would probably be more than happy with yourself due to how much damage you've done in the past and how much it has peeled back from that. And I think things like that would be more of her answer. I don't think filling your skin is going to be the answer. She needs to understand skincare. She needs to understand her skin. She needs to understand what it needs and wants. And she needs to do the proper protocols that will actually, her skin will work with her to help her be able to get her skin to go, all right, hey, you're helping us out. You know what? Send up some more skin cells and we'll get a little bit more youthful. Her skin will become more bright as well. She'll even notice maybe other things she never thought was a problem. All of a sudden, her complexion looks so much better. And she's like, oh, you know, that little thing that didn't bother me, it's like almost gone now. And I look really good now. So she really needs that all over. So this is kind of a little bit of a problem with today, everyone thinking that they can go to a doctor or a nurse practitioner with all these fillers and Botox and all that stuff, and they think those are the answers, and it's really not. It's really about learning more about yourself and having to be disciplined to do that work if those are the things you desire. I think a lot of people also want like a magic pill, which doesn't really work if you cannot keep yourself on track. You will get back in the same problem that you did if you do not learn. And it might even be worse because your skin is more sensitive to things like the light, UV rays and things like that, if going forward with things. So that's something that kind of bothers me a little bit in today's society in particular. And it's like they don't want to do anything in life. They just want a magical pill. So anyway, but I would also ask about her skin type so that we can make sure that we could get things back on track with her skin type and work with that. If you are interested in understanding more about your skin type, or not sure what your skin type is, or interested in learning about skincare and what you can do for your skin to keep your skin beautiful and healthy and to maybe reverse some of those signs a little bit, you could take my skin type quiz that I have linked down in the description down below for you. It's a free PDF that you'll get that will briefly describe a little bit about your skin type, the products and ingredients that you would want to use for your skin, and also it will give you a step-by-step routine to how you would use those products for your skin. I also want to mention I am looking to work with 3 people this month. If they are interested in working with me to get their skin back on track, if you are interested in understanding more about your skin, understanding skincare, and if there's any issues you may have, maybe I could help you solve those problems, make them less or make them completely go away, depending on what it is. I can guide you and coach you in how you would personally do it, customized to you. I will have a link in the description below for a questionnaire for you to take, because you do have to qualify to see if you qualify for the service on that, because I need to make sure I understand what you're expecting and if I can actually help you with those things. So if you like, you can take that questionnaire down below, and I will be happy to see it, and hopefully I'll see you on the other side for that. So thanks again for joining me here at Contour Image, and just remember to stay beautiful for life.